What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification. Put it on all so you get notified of all latest content as and when we drop it on the channel. Without further ado, let's get into this one. So this one is a simple one. Chris Eubank Jr. has actually triggered the rematch clause against Liam Smith. Now, this is a fight where I can't say that I'm actually surprised here, because Chris Eubank Jr. is a guy that would go on about his chin and how durable he is and how his chin doesn't have an off switch. He was going on to Conor Ben about the 60%, baby, that I only need to be 60% of myself to beat this guy. And when he came to fight Liam Smith, it was talking about I only need to be 50% of myself to beat this guy. So we know that by Chris Eubank Jr. losing his fight and losing a fight the way that he lost it, that was a shocker to me. I thought he could beat Smith on points. I did not see Smith knocking him out or anything like that. I thought Smith might win on points, but anyway, I digress. Because of the pride of Chris Eubank Jr., he kind of had to do this, in my view. I think from a boxing standpoint, this is probably not the logical move, because it was a bad knockout, and you would think maybe he needs time to recover. He maybe needs another fight to sort of get back into the swing of things. You might think, yeah, you need to you need to get yourself back on track, sort of thing. You need like a fight to recover, to get over this loss, before you jump straight back in there with the same man again who just knocked you out. But again, Chris Eubank Jr., he may be able to prove us wrong on that one. But yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. He's a very prideful guy. He's a guy that really does talk himself up. He can knock out Golovkin. He can beat Canelo. He can do this. He can do that. So he talks himself up a lot. He's a braggadocious guy. The way he dresses, the way he carries himself, I find it entertaining. I find it quite fun. I find it quite interesting. I think boxing in general needs characters like that to kind of attract the fans, because it makes it interesting. I think it's boring when everyone's just like, yeah, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to beat him. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And they're just bland and just basic. I don't like that sort of stuff. I like guys that they're in your face. They've got a lot to say about themselves. They've got a big personality. I like the entertainment side. That's why I kind of like Tyson Fury, because he's kind of entertaining like that too. He's got a lot to say. He's the lineal champ. He's the Gypsy King. He's going to do this. Everybody's a dosser. It's fun. I find that stuff funny. So a guy like Eubank, although I understand why people dislike him, I kind of like the fact that he's confident. He believes in himself. And he tries to back up his boast. But anyway, he's triggered this clause now. For me personally, I can't really see him winning this fight if the first fight's anything to go by. There's going to need to be sort of radical change. There's a lot he's going to need to do to improve. Tactically, I think in a sense, tactically, he was okay, because he was trying to outbox Liam Smith. He was kind of outboxing him, and it was okay for I want to say, I don't know, first 2-3 rounds, he was all right, but he just got himself caught and that. So yeah, he's going to need to do a bit of boxing and a bit of mixing it up, and there's a lot he's going to need to do to win this fight. I still, for me now, seeing that fight, I favor Smith, but I would say Chris Eubank Jr., he could actually surprise us. I doubt it. As I say, I heavily favor Liam Smith, but I think Chris Eubank Jr. may be able to surprise us, may be able to pull it off, but I kind of doubt it, especially in an immediate rematch. There's also the thing of, in a lot of the bookies, it looks like Chris Eubank Jr. is the betting favorite, which I find that kind of crazy, unless the bookies know something that we don't know, something that the public don't know, which maybe they do. A lot of the time they get things right, but yeah, maybe they do know something. They do have some sort of insight, but for me personally, I can't see it. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. Eubank Jr. triggers the rematch clause. He will be fighting Liam Smith again next. There's also been this talk about Liam Smith. Might have been a joke, might have been serious, where he said, I'm going to drain him to 157 pounds. So, let me know what you think about all that sort of stuff. And yeah, until next time, it's MKO Pugilism over and out.